So Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. Hello, Naomi. How's it
Yeah,
going?
really good.
Good. So talk to me. Obviously, we don't get a lot from the trailer, but who are you playing and how did the role come about?
So I'm playing Shriek, and the role came about because I've worked with Andy Serkis twice now. I played his lover in Sex, Drugs and Rock and Roll, his girlfriend. And then I was in Jungle Book and he directed Jungle Book and he was just phenomenal. And I just always said, like, if I get the opportunity to work with him again, I'll just do anything that, he's part of. And he gave me the call and said, I want you to play Shriek. And so I was like, absolutely 100%, I'm in. That was it. I was done, sold. And then I got the opportunity to work with Woody Harrelson, who I worked with at the very start of my career. My first Hollywood movie ever was with Woody, and he was such a nice guy and so much fun to work opposite. So I was like, I want to reunite with him, and he's amazing as well to work with.
So obviously, when you're playing a character, people know from the comic books what goes into the research, and then how was the makeup procession like?
Gosh, that's interesting about the makeup. Yeah, I mean, well, we're really sort of constrained by the comic books in terms of the makeup. So at least there was a very clear direction, and the studio obviously had a very strong idea about what they wanted from the makeup as well. So that wasn't something that I really had a lot of input on. But I loved it. I loved the costumes. I loved their vision. And, I really loved that all of that kind of the makeup, the costume takes your performance and your sense of connection to the character to a whole other level. So I was grateful for all of that. And in terms of research and so on, I went about finding this character in the way that I normally do, which is, you use the script as your kind of Bible. You find out all the clues about who the character is from the script. You do extra research to find out, which obviously involves looking at the comic books. And then it's just a matter of imagination, really, because ultimately, once you've got all the facts and so on, how you bring it to life is through your imagination, by bringing soul to it.
So, obviously, you never know throughout your career what's going to come up. Now you're in this genre, whether it's MCU or Marvel, or DC, but now you're in this, so now the question is, you do a role like this, it's going to be seen by a lot of people. People are going to recognize you for this role outside of the other roles you've had in the past. What goes into saying yes to the other projects you're going to take on from here?
Oh my gosh, it's the same thing. It's from the very start of my career, it's always been the same thing. It's, does my gut say yes? That's it. And even if it's a great director and everything seems wonderful about the project, but my gut says no, I always listen to that. So I'll continue to do that.
And obviously, you just mentioned you worked with Woody. So what's it like working years later again with Woody?
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I have to tell you, he just had me in hysterics every single day. He is the most fun person that I've ever worked with, and I just completely love and adore him. So yeah, it was I just had the best time. I would actually I was really looking forward to work every day just because I got to work opposite with him.
And then what are you taking from Andy as a director, that's different from the last time you worked with him?
I think, to be honest, it's the same, in the sense that what really makes Andy special is that he's just such a fan, and he just makes everybody around him feel great. And it's a really great lesson in, if you give positivity to people and you make them feel good, then they deliver their very best for you. And that's what he does. He's always like, oh my God, that's amazing. I love that. And he's just so supportive and enthusiastic that you think, oh my gosh, wow, I really am amazing. Oh my God. And then you deliver even more. So that's what's special about him.
Well, fans can't wait to see this movie. Obviously, they're going to get a kick watching us Shriek. So best of luck with everything else, and we'll talk later.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you, Wilson. Let me take you back to press holding 1 second.